Hey guys, this is a spring solo fishing trip one morning. Um, this is kind of a prequel to actually my first posted video. I started the mornings fishing a rage-tail smoking rooster, and I edited a lot of it out because I missed so many fish before I even caught the first one. They were just kind of picking it up and running with it. And then a little bit later on, after I started catching them, I swapped over to a KVD 1.5 crankbait like I did in the other video that I posted. So hope you learned something from this video. Like, share it, and tight lines.
Man, I wish you'd just take this son of a gun. There he is. Finally. Alright, nice little fish. Looks like a little buck bass. Yeah, he might have swallowed that one. Alright, time to sit down. Yep, might have a little work to do on this little guy. Oh, it's not too bad. I can get it. Alright, I'll be right back. Nice buck bass. Don't see any redness to his tail, so but that's what they're hitting this morning is a watermelon red flake rage-tail smoking rooster. Well, that's it. Let's see if I can get another one. I'm seeing bait fish jumping and stuff swirling on the bank, so this might be a productive morning. There's one. That might be a little bit better fish. Let's see. About the same. Nice little fish though. This is a healthy, managed lake, so. Oh, look at that. You see that? He just shook a white lizard out of his mouth. I might have some work to do on this one too. Yep. That's a little bit better fish. Nice fish. All right. That is a little bit better fish. It wasn't as hooked as bad as I thought it was, so we'll let him go. He's fishing the same area. Caught two really nice fish. Just let this little joker go. All right, big guy. There you go. Take off. All right, get back after it. All right, we're gonna try this again. I cast right up there that time. Caught that fish. I'm just gonna keep fishing, fan casting this whole area. I mean, from here over to that log, you can feel some pea gravel on this bottom. And this time of year, when they're ready to spawn and they're moving up, they like those nice hard surfaces. Whether it's rock or gravel, they like these hard surfaces, and this is why I'm pinpointing this area. I'm feeling it bump all the way out for about 20 or 30 yards off the bank. And if you can tell by my rod movements, I'm swapping up my patterns here and there. There's a bite. Some of them I'm jigging it, some of them I'm just slow pulling it across that bottom and feeling every little detail and every little bump. And I think you've got it. All right, that's a little buck bass. Yeah, that's a little bit smaller fish. But as soon as that bait hit the water, I had one messing with it. I think I still got one on there. Let's see. Yep, he's on there. Another buck bass. I really caught a fat female this morning like I've been doing. Thinker. Little nugget. But hey, I take because I am seeing them chasing a lot of bait fish. I've caught 4 fish off that rage-tail smoking rooster. Just used this KVD 1.5 and a green gizzard shad. It's probably 5-6 foot deep in certain spots along this pocket. So what I'm going to do is use this 3 to 5 foot diver and see if I can't start something up off that gravel. On this bait, I like to use a stop and start retrieve, and I think that what that might give them is the appearance of a bait fish that is wounded, and swimming sporadically like that might entice a reaction strike. If that doesn't get it, I'll swap it up to a steady retrieve and beat the bottom up with it. There's one right there. Spoke a little too soon. There was no mistaking. He had it. Another little bass. Hey, he went for it. So swapping up in that instance, that helped out a lot. Nothing wrong with that. All right, what I'm using on this setup, usually I use a little bit lighter line, fluorocarbon, because you can get that smaller line down there a little bit quicker. But since this is such a shallow area and there's some cover out here, I'm using 12-pound fluorocarbon, and that makes I'm using Attorney Special 7 foot medium heavy action, fast action, loose speed reel, 10 bearing, 5.4 to 1 ratio, because that allows me to keep that bait down in that area a little bit longer without such a fast retrieve. I think I just got a swipe from one. Yep, there's one right there. Come through, hit the bottom. That's a little bit better fish. Came through the bottom right there and hit that gravel, and instantly when I popped off that gravel, I felt a swipe, hit the gravel again, and I got another swipe. So it could have very well been the same fish. Could be multiple fish in there, you just never know. So I've caught them on 2 methods this morning. My hook set ratio has been a little bit more effective with this method, crankbaiting, shallow water crankbaiting. There you go. She's full of eggs, so they're trying to move up on this hard bottom, like I said. That's what they're making me think. Real healthy fish, ready to spawn. There's something over here under this tree. There's another one. That's a real tiny one. So I'm catching all kind of sizes this morning. All right, they kind of quit right there for a minute, so I'm never afraid to go back to what was getting me the hit initially. There he is. All right, got that one hooked up with that fish. All right, another buck bass. He's fighting hard. He got some pep to him. Yeah, he swallowed that one. There we go. All right, let's see if I can get this joker off, and I'll get back. Another healthy fish. And there he goes. All right, I'll keep rolling along, see if we can't catch some more. Back to catching again. It seems that either technique's gonna do it for me this morning, whether I'm fishing a Texas rigged creature bait or crankbait. I'm catching fish, so it's a good day when you can use a couple of different techniques. I feel like that fish, there he is, hitting it. There he is. I don't know if he came up with it just then with that swirl you saw or not. That was weird. I don't know if that was the same fish. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice little chunk. Come on now. That's a good looking fish. There's another one right there. I can't tell what that one is. That might be a Oh yeah, we got a jumper. Wow. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Might have choked up on that one. Yep. See, now that the sun's coming up pretty good, they're biting a little bit harder, a little bit more dedicated. That could have been. All right, look at that. They are back in this spot again. It's a good-looking fish. All right, big man, take off. I don't think enough. I just want to keep fishing. And I'm going to keep trying. I got to get one more fish before I got to end on a. It's kind of like when you're shooting basketball at practice, you can't leave on a miss, right? You got to leave on a upswing. And I just missed a fish, so I can't have all that. You fishermen will understand that. All right, I'm going to have to end it on that. I can't help it. Heck of a morning. I don't even know how many I caught, but I know it was enough to whet my appetite because I know I won't be able to go this afternoon. But yeah, it was a couple of different patterns. I caught them on this morning. I got a rage-tail smoking rooster pattern, and then I had a swap over and caught several on the crankbait. So great morning. Even if I've got to leave a little bit earlier than what I wanted to do, I had a great time. So yeah, get out there, get some tight lines, fight those fish, and have some fun, man. Take somebody fishing. Hope you learned something today. And tight lines.